Hello, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Four Wives and a Mic. Today, I have a very, very special Yummy Mummy as she flicks her hair.
On cue.
Today, I'm going to let her introduce herself, but as always, you've got myself, Missi Nikki, and I've got my little one in the background, so you might hear some whines, some moans, some noises of dancing.
Some daddies, some mummies.
Some daddies, some mummies. And we have our special guest with us today. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi everyone, I'm Samira. I have a YouTube channel called Strolling with Samira, and I wanted to come down and have a chat with Nikki because I love her podcast and she has some really great topics. So
Yes, and I must say, you have to check out her YouTube channel. I will be popping the link below. Don't know where below is or above, wherever the summary is. I'll be popping it there. So do check out her YouTube channel. It's quite interesting actually. You know, she does talk about. I'm not going to tell you what she talks about. Go and look at it yourself.
Go check it out.
Go and check it out. Yes, but let's just say she's got a gorgeous family, and that's one of the reasons why I definitely had to have her on. And she's honest and she's real. All right, so the topic that actually I wanted to talk about, there were quite a few that I wanted to address with you, but we're short for time, so we're going to do one. So you've got 2 kids.
Yes.
2 gorgeous kids.
Thank you.
And I must say, people listening, this lady looks very nice. If you saw her, you'd think she was only 21.
Oh, thank you.
No babies at all.
Thank you.
Got a small waist, everything is snatched. Now, what I want to talk about is the snapback. That pressure that is there. Do you think, is there a pressure, number one, to snap back? Number 2, did you feel that pressure? Number 3, is the pressure real? As in, is it in our heads? Do we put it on ourselves? Or do you think it's like outside society, like, external forces? Or is it, I guess, again, back to ourselves, is it our husbands, is it our partners that, because we're so focused on trying to keep them interested, that you want to snap back? What is it with the snapback? Is the snapback real? What is the snapback?
Okay, so I would say it's definitely real. The pressure of the snapback, I would say, is definitely real. I think for me personally, I did feel the pressure because of the fact that before I had kids, I had a nice flat stomach, and when I did get pregnant, I was just belly. So I think people just automatically assume that, as soon as she has the baby, she's gonna snap back, have a flat stomach again. And I'm not gonna lie.
Hi, baby.
So I'm not gonna say, was it a struggle per se, because luckily, even though I'm a foodie, I have a really fast metabolism. So
the ones that we love to hate.
Don't kill me. But it was a struggle, I would say, with my second child, because I already had the weight of the first and then the second. But I felt pressure from, the public, my public, in a sense that, like I said, I think it was expected of me.
Yeah.
And then I felt pressure from my husband. Not really so much that, oh my gosh, I have to make sure I diet, but just more, he's quite into gym and not so much anymore, but at the time he was really into, fitness and gym, and obviously he doesn't want, Mrs. Blobby walking next to him. So,
Mrs. Blobby.
So I just, I felt like it's kind of like an unspoken expectation. It's not like he was like, what are you eating? You need to know. But I just felt that, he met me a certain way. Of course, everything's not going to stay the same after kids. It's just not for me.
No.
But, I do think, for myself. So I felt the pressure from the outside, and then from my husband, and then for myself, I like to look good for myself, for my own self-esteem, for my own confidence. Of course,
as a young woman, you want to look good.
Exactly.
You want to feel good.
You want to feel good. And of course, to me personally, I just felt like I had to tell myself that it's okay not to snap back, because you've carried life for 9 months. You're not gonna push out a baby. You've carried this like twice for 9 months. That's almost a year. So
but if I'm honest with you, my baby's 8 months now, so I'm still in that snap back pressure. But actually, when you really think of, when I first had her, I just thought, actually, you know what is this nonsense about Snapback? What is it? Like, why are we putting this unnecessary pressure on ourselves? Let's not lie. Pregnancy is not easy. There's no one that will walk to you and say, oh, yeah, it was a walk in the park.
Oh my gosh.
Whether labor is hard, pregnancy is hard, something about it will change your life, whether you want it to or not. Because it's not an easy experience. So for me, having gone through that, the hormonal changes, the physical changes, the pain, the struggle, literally for like the last month, I couldn't sleep.
Oh my god.
You can't sleep. The baby's so heavy. There is no position in life.
You move, everything. You're just uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable. And then to finally have that child come out, it's like, okay, now I can rest. No, you can't, because there's still pain. They wouldn't be thinking about weight loss. I don't have time for that. No. I want to relax. I want to eat my cake if I want my cake.
I didn't even have time to comb my hair at times.
Thank you.
There's just so much going on.
There's so much going on.
That it's hard to focus on that, even when you want to.
Exactly. And I just feel like we're so hard on ourselves. And I just question, where does that come from? Because it's similar to myself, actually. I think the pressure, I did have some pressure in regards to my husband, because I know my husband, he does like going to the gym. He does like working out, and he is into that slim fitness,
lifestyle.
Yes. And I know that's the kind of girl that he likes, because when he met me, I was very slim. I didn't need to work out because I just had it like that.
Yes.
And to then think, oh, okay, because I've actually gone up 2 dress sizes.
And she still looks good. She looks amazing.
Well, if I'm honest with you, I've had to go to the gym. I've had to start working. I've had to be more conscious of what I'm eating. Whereas before, I didn't need to do that. So now I do have to be a bit more strict on myself, a bit more firm on, okay, look, yes, you can have a piece of cake now, but what's that going to do for you later? You know, how many hours are you going to spend at the gym working that off? You know, how long are you going to have to be on the treadmill? All those kind of different things. So I weigh up. Cake.
Is it worth it?
2 hours in treadmill. Cake. I'm alright.
I'll pass today.
I'll have some water. I'm not gonna lie. You do have to change your mindset. You do have to start thinking of these things, because if not, you will just blow up. Like, I did get big because for a good period of time I didn't really watch what I was doing. However, saying that, I'm quite glad that I didn't worry too much, because I had a little child. I just wanted to play with her, be with her, snuggle up to her without the pressure of this, that, and whatever. But I must say, now that I am watching myself, now that I am working out a bit more, I'm not snapping back, because I'm not really quite losing the weight. But I must say, I'm liking the figure that I have now.
On the way to get in.
Yeah. So I have the Igbo bone.
I think you look amazing.
with the Yoruba waist. You know, so I still have all the,
in the right places,
all the good stuff of being fit, but it's all getting shaped nicely. And I want to keep up with that. So that's my motivation to
maintaining it.
So it's not quite a snapback. It's like a modification.
Yes,
I
like that.
Yes. And I think that's what we should be more focused on. To have a healthier lifestyle once you have a child, as opposed to, I need to snap back, I need to lose weight. Because for me, I find that so unhealthy.
I think even the term snapback, it's just like, it just sounds like something that has to be instant. And it's like, that's not reality. It's not reality.
No, it's not. It's not at all. And I think to put that pressure on somebody who, hello, okay, go find your father. Yeah, but to put that kind of pressure on yourself is just, especially at that time when so much is happening. If you think about when you first had your baby, it's emotional.
So much is going on mentally.
I remember just crying for no reason.
Yes.
There was a time I was pregnant with her. And I was finishing work and I went to Tesco or something. I went to the supermarket. And I was stood there by the fruit section. I started crying.
Oh my god!
I was like, "Why am I crying?"
Just tears streaming down.
I was full on bawling. Not even just like, not the cute. No,
weeping.
The full on.
The ugly cry face.
We're just like, what's going on? So to think about going through that, and then to think about.
There's just so much
worrying about. It's too
and
much.
Obviously, you have like, especially being a new mum. There's so much that you're learning.
There's already so much pressure. There's pressure in terms of being a good parent.
am I doing it right? And then to add that on top,
am I skinny enough for my husband?
Oh my god,
come on,
it's too much.
It's too much
for one person.
I just say, in terms of this whole snapback thing, if instead of thinking about snapback, I say think about a healthy lifestyle. And if I'm honest, I would do certain things differently. So when I was pregnant with this one, a lot of what I did was, I'm not gonna lie, I had my chocolate bars. I had my Oreo thins. They just come out and they were good.
You flashing back here?
And now I find that she's not so inclined towards vegetables, but she's into sweet things, sweet fruits, chocolate. Give her any of that, she will happily go for it. So moving forward with my next pregnancy, I think what I will do is a lot more veg in my diet, a lot more fruits in my diet, so that when I do have the baby,
they already have
it's
that
not
appetite
such
for
a
it.
one, for me, it's not such a shock. It's not such a I have to snap back. No, I've already got a healthy lifestyle. I'm already eating right. I'm already
then
doing.
It's just about maintaining it.
Exactly. And then for the child as well, it's not something completely new. So yeah, no, the babies don't necessarily taste the food that you're eating when they're in your tummy, but they are able to not taste it directly, but they are able to actually get a bit of that, get a flavor of it, like a sense of it. Because when you have things like Coke or whatever, there's a difference to the child. The child is hyper, jumpy,
extra kicks.
So I mean, for me anyway, I will definitely be trying to introduce more healthy foods. Well, I'm already on track now, so
that's good.
Hopefully by the time I get pregnant, I'll still be on that track. So it won't be a case of just starting out. That for me is what I would like to do moving forward in terms of this whole snapback debate. But where do you think this whole snapback thing has actually kind of come from? Because it feels like it's fairly recent. I don't remember my mum saying she wants to snap back.
It's the age that we live in of social media. Obviously, the media has been around for a long time, but I think because everything is, so everything is social media based now. Instagram, you look online, you see women that post pictures of 4 days postpartum and they have like the flattest washboard stomach and
with a six-pack.
I don't look like that.
How does that make sense?
So you constantly are kind of fed that, and because it's not just on the TV, it might be someone that you actually know now. You kind of, I think the pressure it comes a bit closer to home.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's when you feel like, oh my gosh, if it's not impossible then. If that person can do it, maybe it's me that is not doing something right. But the pressure is probably always going to be there, and it's just about how you allow it to affect you, because it can actually be a good thing. If you're somebody that you know what you want, you have a goal that you want to reach, I think the pressure can help you kind of stay disciplined, but don't allow it to consume your mind where that's all you think about. Taking a little bit of it and combining that with whatever you think is realistic for you.
Yes.
Don't try and do what someone else is doing, because you all have different bodies. Everyone has a different body, different metabolism.
I saw Ciara recently posted, because she had a second baby, didn't she? And she said, I'm trying to lose 1 kg a week or something. She said, and I was like, I can do that.
Girl, please.
When I told my husband, he was like, that's Ciara. She's got a nutritionist, she's got trainers, she
can just hand the baby over whenever she wants and
go and train 5 days, 7 days a week. So you're not Ciara, basically, is what he told me.
You're not Ciara, baby.
Okay.
Right.
Oh gosh. Okay, so no, we are not Ciara, but because we've got 3 kids here, we're going to try and wrap it up very quickly. So what last final words of wisdom would you like to share with our lovely ladies?
I would say, ladies, embrace your new body after you have a child, because it's an amazing thing to be able to carry a life. Your body, a woman's body is just insane. Like, the wonders of a woman's body, it's just amazing. Like, what our body can do.
Yeah.
You have to embrace it.
Definitely.
There's not a lot that you can do straight away to change it. So don't allow that pressure to consume you.
Definitely.
But if you are disciplined and you want that body, you can work to get a good body. It's not all over because you've had a baby. So I think it's just about finding a healthy balance and a realistic achievable goal for you.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
No
And
problem.
I'm not gonna lie, if you check out her YouTube channel, you will see the amazing body that I'm seeing in front of me. So if she can do this in a healthy way, well, actually, you don't really eat healthy, do you?
No,
You're just one of those people that we hate.
I'm one of those annoying people.
So, well, if she can maintain, her figure and have 2 kids, because it's not easy, not only carrying babies, but
Easy.
can you see the stress of
my
maintaining
gosh.
the life outside of the womb? And if
All
she
of
can
that.
do it, ladies, I'm willing to hear what you have to say on it. So thank you so much for sharing your experience and your opinions. And ladies, check out the link below. Do check out her YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And don't worry about Snapback.
Don't worry
Just
about
enjoy, you ladies. Enjoy. It's nice. It's very, very sweet.
it. It's sweet.
Thank you, ladies. Bye-bye.
Bye.